From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Kruger. Here's your afternoon update. You know, we're expecting slightly warmer temperatures here for the next few days. Really on par with what we saw yesterday in most locations for today and tomorrow. But highs will stay below normal. That certainly is good news. Upper 90s are what we typically see this time of the year in the valley. We should mainly be in the low 90s for those daytime highs. But it's going to be much cooler by the end of the week. Showers, maybe some thunderstorms in the forecast as well. But once that moves out, especially by early next week, triple digits may return for some of us in the valley, but it's not going to be a major heat wave, and we'll get into that here in a second. Here's your neighborhood outlook for today. Yeah, the low 90s in the valley, temperatures in the 80s for most of the higher elevations, and 60s out along the coast. Nothing unusual, just a little bit cooler than normal for this time of the year. Now the winds, this is something we're tracking and monitoring as the storm system approaches. So for today, still pretty gusty off in the eastern mountains, and not to mention very dry. Elevated fire danger for that area as a result. Now going into your Wednesday, we'll notice still overall the winds aren't that much of a problem. We're seeing some breakups in these gusty winds in the eastern mountains, so probably looking at lower fire weather risk as a result. But look at Thursday. As the storm system begins to approach, we're going to start to see those winds pick up. So looking at some gusty winds later in the day on Thursday, and not to mention on Friday. But what will accompany these winds will, of course, be higher humidity, not to mention rainfall, thunderstorms. We'll get into that here in a second. But there you can see, as we go into today, the National Weather Service still has the eastern mountains, mainly eastern Modoc County, eastern Lassen County, kind of in that elevated fire outlook risk, or fire risk that is. But for tomorrow, that's pretty much gone. You saw those winds kind of dying down. The humidity, though, again, it's not terrible for this time of the year. We've seen worse. We're at least in the teens and not in the single digits for many of us in the valley. We go into your Wednesday, kind of the same situation, right? Still looking at those teens, but look at the humidity levels as we go into Thursday. Yes, they're getting much higher, 20 to even 30% range or higher in the valley, and many of us in the higher elevations as well, and not to mention off to the west. This, of course, is in response to a storm system that is approaching on Thursday. So, you know, the thing is, as we kind of look at the satellite image here, we've got an area low pressure right here. This is what's going to be diving down and impacting our weather later on in the week. But it's going to take a few days before it gets here. We take a look at today, some of those afternoon cumulus clouds in Siskiyou County, maybe a stray sprinkle, maybe a light shower, but overall, you're looking at mainly dry conditions here through the rest of the day today. Now we go into your Wednesday. Looks like some morning clouds and even some fog persisting through a good portion of the day for the coast. You see again those afternoon clouds developing in many of the higher elevations, and Siskiyou County in particular could see a stray sprinkle or a light shower. Don't be surprised, but nothing to write home about. It's Thursday that things get a little bit more interesting. It's an approaching storm system. We're going to get a better handle on the timing, the intensity, where we're going to see the best chances for showers and thunderstorms on Thursday. But you can see for Thursday right now, Futurecast is picking up on mainly Siskiyou County. But I'm including a chance for the first half of the day, or excuse me, second half of the day for say the valley westward. I'm still including that chance to the east. Again, the timing of this is one of those things that it could change even as we go into the next, say, 12 to 24 hours. So we'll kind of see with that. Then on Friday, the main storm system's overhead. Then we go into Saturday. The storm system will be exiting. You'll notice we could see a stray sprinkle or a light shower, especially the first half of the day on Saturday. By Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, it's pretty much gone. And then by Sunday, Monday, and not to mention even Tuesday, it looks like it's going to remain fairly dry even through the middle of next week. So we take a look at some of the rainfall totals, and again, take this with a grain of salt. These are going to change, but it just kind of gives you an idea that yes, we are going to see some measurable rainfall. And much like the last storm system, some will only see a few hundredths of an inch of rainfall, where others could see over 3/4 of an inch of rain. Again, just depends on where you are and where those stronger storms develop. So that's worth watching. again, it's going to have an impact on our temperatures. We got low pressure to our north now. That's not the storm impacting us. In fact, that's moving out. It's the one behind that that's coming in from the Gulf of Alaska. That's approaching on Thursday. Chances for showers increase. Temperatures will be their coolest on Friday. Chances for showers and thunderstorms will be their greatest on Friday. Also, keep in mind, during this time frame, Thursday into Friday, as this storm system approaches, the winds are picking up. So it's getting windy as well. And then going into your Saturday, it's exiting the region. So by Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, most of that rain is gone. Temperatures are starting to increase, and we're seeing high pressure build in from the south. So it looks like we're going to be looking at warmer temperatures. As I mentioned, we're going to be looking at the potential for some triple-digit heat returning to the valley by early next week. All right, so here's what we have for today. 92 degrees out in Redding, 91 for Chico, 77 degrees for Aden, and along the coast today, temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. So looking at your 7-day outlook, again, the timing is this. Approaching storm system Thursday, chance for showers. Don't count on much, if anything, quite honestly. Mainly Friday, showers, thunderstorms, period of heavy rainfall, gusty winds, right? Saturday, maybe a lingering shower in the morning. By the second half of the day, most likely dry. After that, it's starting to heat up. Not quite 100 on Monday just yet, but maybe by around Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, yes, maybe some triple-digit heat. Same situation everywhere else. Approaching storm system on top of us, heaviest rainfall, storm system moving out, chances diminish throughout the day. All right, again, same situation for Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and not to mention out towards the eastern mountains as well. That best chance for thunderstorms will be on Friday, but you saw there in Futurecast, even Thursday, Mount Shasta could see some thunderstorms as well. Maybe a chance on Saturday as the storm system exits, and then it dries out and starts to warm up by Sunday into Monday. That's your afternoon update. We'll see you right back here at 6 o'clock.
At Wind River Resort and Casino, we like to celebrate life's little moments. Oh, and the big ones too. Because around here, when you're completely in the moment, that's when the magic happens. Come in and find your moment at Wind River Resort and Casino.